The Vostura Pony is the first preferred extension on SAP's ALM Partner Hub. In SAP Cloud ALM, there are pre-built roles or role collections available to restrict users' authorizations. But how about limiting roles and authorizations to the level of detail, so that the user doesn't see tons of data and they don't do things they shouldn't? Here we see a typical example of what SAP Cloud ALM looks like for a developer who has been assigned the role of project member to release their transports and the role of a developer. In the Implementation tab, you'll find unnecessary tiles, even though a developer is actually only working with the feature app and the test app. The same applies to the tabs that a developer doesn't actually need. With Pony, we can further authorize these things through rules, depending on the roles. In the Pony Management Cockpit, we go to the Rules, and there we find various ready-made rules that show how detailed we can set it. There are different rule types: Disable or Hide buttons, Hide Launchpad tabs, Hide Launchpad sections or areas, Hide individual tiles, and the sidebar items in the implementation area. Let's look, for example, at the rule for the tiles in the implementation part. In Step 1, we can select which tiles should be hidden. In the next step, we add a condition for when this should happen. And in Step 3, we define for whom the rule applies. For this, we created a dedicated Pony Demo role. This is a custom role collection, but it also works with standard roles. Once we enable this rule and the other pre-prepared rules that apply to the Pony Demo role, we see on the Launchpad that only the two tabs My Home and Implementation are left. If we switch to the Implementation part, only the feature is available. And when we click into the feature, the sidebar is also neatly tidied up. The developer now actually only sees the feature. These rules can be applied from the Launchpad tab to the field level in a ticket's additional information. Today, we've seen how to configure Enhanced Authorizations in SAP Cloud ALM. In our example, we have limited the amount of information in the user interfaces and the access to unnecessary functionalities for a developer. In our next session, we'll look at how to set up NI principles in tickets of SAP Cloud ALM.
Use the QR code to learn more about Pony, the preferred extension on SAP's ALM Partner Hub.